Hi sir, my name is Lipeti. The number matric is 01DSC 24F2004. This is my member group, Chomei and Tisha. So our group today will be present the 6 point. The first point is the definition of spatial resolution. Second is height voiding the whole. The second is the important in major company decision. Number four is procedure requirement. Number five is explain for the special resolution. The last point is conclusion.
Good morning, sir. My name is Chong Mei Yi, number matric 01DAC24F2003. For my part, I will explain about the definition of special resolution. A special resolution is a decision made by a shareholder of a company. Why it's called special? Because it is used for an important and serious matter, not normal daily decisions. This type of resolution must be formal and follow legal rules, and everyone is binding. Once it's passed, everyone must be followed. It's under Section 292 of Company Act 2060 in Malaysia, and it's usually used when the company need to change its name, change its constitutions, or close down the company. As we know, the ordinary resolution must be above 50 votes. For the special resolution, it must be higher than 65% vote. So it requires a higher approval than the ordinary resolutions. For the next part, I will explain about high voting their result. Special resolution need at least 75% of vote case. It's stricter than the ordinary resolution, which only needs 50% above. So, special resolution not just half, but 3/4 of shareholder must be agree. For example, total vote is 100. If you want to pass, it must be 75 or more than 75. If below than 75, it will not pass. Why it is important? Because it needs to ensure strong majority support to make sure the shareholder agree. It's also to protect the minority shareholder and to make sure all the decisions are made carefully and fairly. It prevents a small group from making drastic decisions or stop a small group from controlling the decisions. How voting is done? It can done through show of hand, through and written resolutions. What is show of hand? Show of hand means each person have one vote. And the poll means more share, more vote. For example, I am the shareholder, have 100 share, so I have 100 votes. For the written resolution, it means there is no meeting needed, and the shareholder votes by signing a document. I am done for my part. I will pass it to my friends. Thank you.
Hi sir, my name is Li Peiting, 01C24F2004. So today I will start my presentation with the topic important in major company decision. So the first point is protect shareholder interest. So why company must protect the shareholder interest? Because provide a small number for people for making drastic change, the ensuring that the majority shareholder are not easy income. For example, like if company have a fund who hold 30% for the share, then the 75% the whole can ensuring that the majority shareholder cannot ability change the rule and take the file away before the negotiation. The second one is ensuring scenario consideration. Hire a big focus date discussion and transparency before making a decision. For example, like a company want to use hung reserves to invest in overseas because special resolution are requirement. Management must explain the receipt in a venture and cannot be passed casually. The third point is maintain stable for company. Major event involving liquidators or a method for attack for a session require a high level for concession to avoid request change. If the company want to change the rule with their self, so the effect for the customer will confident. The last point is refine collection constant. Show that the voice majority for shareholders support the action and ensure the alignment to the decision. For example, like when the 80% for the people vote in favor, so the bank and the partner will feel that the decision is very softly and respectfully the will to the enter company. So that's all for my this part the presentation. Thank you. So I will start my second presentation with the topic procedure requirement. So the first point is we must propose the notice. The meeting notice must clearly state the mostly is a special solution. So cannot just write the meeting in the notice, but say we are going to pass a special resolution on a change name. The second is passing the resolution. Voiding must be done with at least 75 of the void in 4 because it is must taken that the requirement for the ordinary dissolution like more than 50%. The last is the company was registered under Section 619 of the Corporate Act 2016. Actually, the resolution must be given to the SSM. The function is must can ensure that the change is legally effect and that the record is available to the public. In my conclusion, the special resolution is the company's break divide. Is ensuring that when a company underground a major operate, it is not designed by a fair but by the vast majority and officially recognized by the law by setting a higher void of 75% and above not. That's all my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Betty. Hi, sir. My name is Trishana Dr. Morgan and my matching number is 01DSC25F2014. Today I will be presenting about the example of special resolution. The first example will be change of company name. If a company intends to officially change its name, it must be an 80% or at least 75% favorable vote from shareholders. The issue is whether the company can change its name without a special resolution. The answer will be no. It must be approved by a resolution with at least 75% votes under Company Act 2016. The second example will be amendment of Constitution. Any modification or alteration to the company internal constitution require a special resolution. The issue is Whether the Constitution can be amended without a special resolution, the answer would be no. It must be approved by the resolution with at least 75% vote of Company Act 2016. The last one would be voluntary winding up. When a company decides to voluntarily operation and go into liquidation, it must be major transaction be approved via a special resolution. The issue is whether voluntary winding up can be done without a special resolution. The answer would be no, it must be passed by a special resolution. Now, I will be continue presenting about two relevant cases of special resolution. Both cases are important in the company rules. Foss vs. Harborton limit minority shareholders from suing, while Greenhalgh confirmed that majority decisions are binding. The first case is Foss vs. Harborton is a minority shareholder sued the director for mismanaging the company and misusing its property. The main issue was whether individual shareholders have the right to take legal action for a wrong done to the company. The court held that they do not, and that the proper plaintiff is company itself. This means only the company can sue for the such wrongs, not individual shareholders. This case established the proper plaintiff rule and also support the principle of majority control, where the majority shareholder have the power to decide on company matters. The second case is Greenhalgh vs. Ardent Cinemas. It's a minority shareholder challenge a change in the company article that affect the right of shareholder to transfer shares. This issue was whether alteration was the court held that the change was valid because it was passed through the proper special resolution and was good faith for the benefit of the company as whole. This case shows the decision was made by the majority binding on all shareholders as long they made with honesty. In conclusion, a special resolution under Section 292 of Company Act 2016 is not just a legal requirement but a key safeguard in cooperating decision making. By requiring at least 75% approval, it ensures that majority decisions such as alternating the company constitution or winding up are made with a strong collective agreement rather than a simple majority. This protects the interests of all shareholders, especially minority members, and promote transparency, accountability, and fairness within the company. Ultimately, special resolutions play a vital role in maintaining stability and ensuring that important decisions truly reflect the will of the company as a whole. That's all from me and my team members. Thank you.